Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We put down a puppy. And then we name a card. Who's it going to be? Dalmatian puppy. Woo, woo, woo. There's the dub. That was so cool. This is the biggest meme deck that's out right now, and I'm super excited to play with it. You're not looking at something that's wrong. This is the whole deck, and it consists of 3 cards. We have Alma Madrigal. Good old grandma. We got Bruno Madrigal. Good old Lore Machine Engine. And then this is the meme's 52 copies of the Dalmatian puppies. Why? Because Bruno here. His ability, exert, name a card and reveal the top card of your deck. If that is the named card, put that card into your hand and gain 3 lore. Otherwise, put it on the top of your deck. So the idea is you get down Bruno, and then you exert him. And then you get a puppy for free. So why do we play the Alma, the other card in the deck? Why don't we just play Brunos and puppies? Well, Alma has a good Bruno searching ability. When you play this character, you may search your deck for a Madrigal character and reveal that card to all players. Shuffle your deck and put that card on top of it. So you'll top deck Bruno whenever you play this card. So it's just another way to get Bruno. And then it also quests for 2. Has a little bit of survivability. But these are the memes that we're going for. This is what we learned in this video. Number 1, it's not crazy if it works. Number 2, don't let your memes be dreams. And number 3, shout out to user DryBonesComeAlive on Reddit for posting this deck. Thank you so much. This deck was super fun to play. Our first game, we get Bruno in our starting hand. And an Alma. Good deal. And another Bruno. That's 2 already. So you already know that we're going to mulligan all 4 of the dogs to try to get more Brunos and Almas. But with 52 cards, you already know that we get our puppies back. We get to go first against Mr. Gem Toon. We're going to ink our puppy and pass the turn. Fish bone quill into the inkwell. And there's a popsicle. This is honestly probably one of the best hands that we could ever get. We're going to ink our puppy. And you already know that we're going to play a puppy and pass the turn. It's going well. Not going to lie. There's Robbity Bobbity. You already know that we're going to ink a puppy and we're going to play Mama Madrigal to search for a Bruno card and put it on top of the deck. Because we need all the Brunos we can get it. And we do get to quest for 1 and pass the turn. Hopefully this Robin Hood quest and we're able to take it out with our dog. But they're also going to be at the 3 ink this turn, so they could shift and take it out. So we'll see what's good. They do the shift, and they will be taking out our puppy dog. They take out the puppy dog. And they gain 2 lore in that challenge. And that's that. We get our Bruno, so we're going to ink our puppy. And play, you guessed it, our Bruno. We're going to quest for 2 and pass the turn. Bruno's evasive. That's sick, dude. That's perfect. They go ahead and take out Mama Madrigal. They heal 2 damage off of their Robbity Bobbity. But that's okay, because all they'll be able to do is quest, and we're going to be able to gain 3 each turn with Bruno. Unless they get some damaging spells to wipe us out. We're going to be set. We will go ahead and ink, play our Bruno. Then we're going to use his ability to name a card. It's going to be 99 puppies. And it's a Juliet. Bummer, dude. So there we should have done Juliet to top deck Bruno and then name Bruno. That was a bad deal. There's Beastly. We missed out on 3 lore. That might have been the nail in the coffin. But we'll see what's up. They can sing some Zeuses, and we don't like none of that. They go on a quest for their 2, up to 6. Juliet, there she is. We play Juliet. That's going to top deck. Juliet or Bruno? I think we're going to top deck Bruno. And then we will exert naming Bruno. It is Bruno. Surprise, surprise. Do we ink Bruno for the guaranteed Juliet here? Kinda. We're going to go ahead and play our Juliet. Alma. Why do I say Juliet? We're going to top deck Alma. Because that's her ability. And this Bruno is going to name Alma. Guaranteed 3 lore. And then we pass the turn. We go for 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 next turn. Hopefully they don't have a way to wipe our whole board. Gabby Swords does 2 to everything. Luckily everybody survives so far. Unless they play a Tinkerbell, then it's a complete wipe. They do a Fortisphere to draw a card. That means that they're out of Tinkerbell territory for now. Which means we should have secured the dub. Unless they get a spell with their beast here to sing like a Zeus. Or sing and let the Storm Rage on with their beast. Popsicle lets them draw a card. Man, if only we would have hit that other Bruno, we would have been in the winning category right now. We play her. We check to see if there's anybody left. I don't think there is anybody left. Then we can ink our puppy. Play our Bruno. And then we can go ahead and securely name the Dalmatian puppy, which it is. And then this Bruno's going to do the same thing. It's Dalmatian puppy. That's the only card left in the deck. Gain 3 lore. We quest for 2. Quest for another 2. And we pass the turn. And this deck is looking pretty meme-tacular. They play a Fortisphere. They get to draw a card. Hopefully they find their Tinkerbell to take out some of our cards. They're going to need to quest with their Hiram to draw some. There is a likelihood that they clear our whole board here. They do have that ability. Let the Storm Rage on. They're singing it. They do 2 damage to one of our Brunos. Which means that they're gearing up for the Tinkerbell. There it is. The Tinkerbell's going to go ahead and clear the board of everybody except for one Alma. Do they have the other damaging spell to get rid of our Alma? They have, wow, a whole new world. And if they find a Let the Storm Rage on, they're able to take out the Alma. And we use up all of our gas. We'll be able to play 4 Dalmatians, though. They do get the Zeus. and another Fortisphere to draw a card. We're going to be able to play 4 puppies. Count them 1, 2, 3, 4 this turn. We ink a puppy. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4 puppies on board, and we pass the turn. You think we have it? Surely there's no way they like Avalanche and Tink, huh? They grab your swords. If they have a Tinkerbell, they clear board again. They quest and draw a couple cards with their Hiram's ability. If they find a Tinkerbell, they get to clear the board again. They have 9 ink to play with. Ooh, baby, what could it be? Surely they have another Hiram or something in there. And even if they had a Hiram, they still have enough for the Tink. They have Strength of a Raging Fire. That gets rid of 1. Adios, Dalmatian Puppy Tail Wagger. What else do they got? They still have 6. That could be 2 Storm Rage Ons. There's a Strength of the Raging Fire. They're singing it. That goes to our second puppy. Adios. The question is, do we play all 4 puppies next turn? Or do we just do 1 at a time? 2 at a time? I think we play all 4. Ooh, they're going to refill our hand with puppies. So we are definitely going to play all 4 next turn. Surely they have a Tinkerbell. We'll find out in 1 second. We get the dub. Memes, dude. Bruno memes. We have paired against the red-blue deck, which is what we like to see because red-blue has to go really long, and we're going to go Alma into Bruno into nobody's business. We're going to mulligan all of our puppy dogs, trying to find more Almas, trying to find more Brunos. There he is. There's Juliet. Very cool. All right. We're cooking. We ink a dog, and you already know we passed the turn. For 1 ink, they drop their popsicle. We're going to be able to ink our puppy and play a puppy. Pass the turn. The ink a Hiram Flaversham. And there he is, Mr. Scuttlebutt himself. He gets to look at the top 4 cards, and if he finds an item card, he gets to put it into his hand. We ink a puppy, and then it's turn 3, so we play our Alma Madrigal. I think we're going to top deck a Bruno. And we quest for 1 big one on the board. Only 19 more to go. There's the crab. Yeah, Squidward. Hey, Mr. Squidward. They're at 3 ink. Do we see something? We see a Zisu to banish our Alma Madrigal. We never knew her. And then she's evasive too, so that's kind of a problem for Bruno, but also not really because she only has 1 power. We top deck Bruno. Surprise, surprise. And we're going to play Bruno. an even bigger surprise. And we quest for 1 and pass the turn. Maybe we should get rid of Scuttle because he can sing 1 jump ahead, but we didn't. We're just crazy like that. I think Brawl can take this out, or is Brawl for only 2 strength characters? I think Brawl can take this out. I think that's worth a little. Dreamborn. Deck builder, no cards. What is Brawl? Brawl. It's 2 strength. Cool. Well, who knows what they did there? Oh, they played a Hiram and banished their Popsicle to draw 2 big ones. As much as we would love to double up on the Brunos, I think we're going to put out the Juliet for a guaranteed top deck. Guaranteed 3 lore. They do get to sing with it, like I said that they would. Yikes! There's our puppy. You already know we ink that puppy. And then we play Juliet the Madrigal to top deck. A Juliet or a Bruno? To be honest, I think we want to top deck the Juliet. Her name's not Juliet, it's Alma, dude. And then we will exert naming Alma, dude. It's Alma? That's crazy. Gain 3 lore. Don't mind if I do. Should we take out this Scuttlebutt? I think so. It'll be the long con, but we got to get that Scuttlebutt out of there. Because our engine's online now. How far I'll go? Medusa's going to choose our Bruno. Get rid of him. Adios, Bruno. That was our engine, and he's gone now. This is a tough one, not going to lie. I'm definitely going to take out the Scuttle. She definitely quest. And like the thing is that we could play Bruno and Puppy if we ink a Bruno. But they're Be Prepared territory, so it's probably not worth it. We'll get down our Bruno for turn and pass. Looks like they're targeting our Alma, not Grandma. They took out our Grandma. Grandma Tarkin. They put down a Popsicle. They draw a card with the Popsicle and then they quest in their Hiram to banish their Popsicle and draw 2 more. Wow, look at that. They quest their Hiram and banish their Popsicle to draw 2 more. Lots of cards in hand. They got 7 up in there. There's the Scuttle to try to find them an item. It's the Popsicle. We've seen no ice blocks. Do they not believe in the ice block meta? Ice block meta is meta. Inca Hiram. They're using all their time. They got 9 seconds left. They put down a fishbone quill. Do they exert it in time? Yeah, they do. And then they get to quest their Zissou. And play Develop Your Brain. They really played when they wanted to. They really didn't play when they didn't want to. We got a puppy, which will let us play both cards in our hand. And then they could just be prepared, and then we'd be at no cards ever. We're going to Alma to top deck a Bruno. Hi, Bruno. You go to the top of the deck. And then Bruno here is going to say, who should I name? I should name myself, Bruno the Madrigal. Oh, look at that. It's Bruno. Gain 3 lore? Don't mind if I do. Do I get to draw it? Very cool. And then we play Bruno the Madrigal. Do we quest? Yeah, we do. 11 lore. We have 5 that we can quest for next turn. Or we have 6, 7, 8 that we can quest for. And 9 if the puppy's still alive. But let's be honest, the puppy isn't alive. Let's be honest, they'll probably have to be prep here because we have 2 evasive Brunos on board. Then after they get rid of our Brunos with a Be Prepared or something, like, all we're doing is drawing puppies. So it's not going to be the best. There it is, the Maleficent Dragon to take out our unexerted Bruno. There's the Judy hops into the inkwell. Do they have another Popsicle to play? Or develop their brain? Thine brain? Thinest? They sing How Far I'll Go with Madame Medusa. There's an ice block. They believe. They're questing it out. Don't tell me this isn't quest for 2. Quest for 1. That's okay with us. All we need is for Bruno to hit again. Put out our Bruno. Put out a puppy. Bruno's going to say, hey, you know what? You know what card I think is next? I think it's a 99 puppy. I think it's a Dalmatian puppy. Bam, bam, bam. Do we have enough to play it? We don't. So we just keep it in our hand because we'll need to spam it later. And then we quest it out. We're at 17 lore. Next turn we should be able to play 2 puppies. Because they're definitely wiping this whole thing, right? Because if they leave this Bruno, if they leave any of our Brunos, we get the dub. Watch it be like an Alma top deck and a, say, Dalmatian puppy. That'd be crazy. No one knows what to expect from this deck. It's so cool. Ice block gives -1. And that means that they could brawl it at this point. Or when they shift Zissou, they can banish it by itself. They could shift Zissou, and then they could also play a 3-cost Zissou. No? How would they get rid of this? Probably a Dragonfire. A Maleficent Dragonfire. I don't know. They quest with Tyrant, banish, draw 2. We're in an interesting spot. I am on the edge of my seat. Skibbity. They're really digging. All they gotta do is play that 8-cost Z2. That shift 6. That banishes everybody except for Bruno. And they can take that out with something else. They go ahead and attack our puppy, which means that the 8-cost Z2 probably isn't coming into play. Otherwise, they wouldn't have to attack like that. This one might be in the bag, boys. Oh, there's the Zissou. So it's weird that they did the attacking there. It's going to get rid of everybody except for one Bruno-y boy. And we'll see if they have some unknown smoke for us. If they play 2 ice blocks and a 3-cost Zissou for 3 ink, they could win. Or if they play an ice block and a brawl, that could still get it for them. There's the Fishbone Quill, which is not an ice block or a brawl. Brawl? Brawl. Be really cool if we top deck an Alma here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We put down a puppy. We put down a puppy. And then we name a card. Who's it going to be? Dalmatian Puppy. Woo, woo, woo. There's the dub. That was so cool. Play this deck. Link is in the description.